Good day, everyone. My name is Ayo Lawrence. Welcome to another episode of Reading with Ayo. I hope everyone is staying safe. Today, I have my favorite guest back, Ademi Layo. How are you doing?
I'm good. If you don't know me, I'm Miguel and I'm 10 years old.
Great. How's it been going with school and everything?
Well, it's been good.
So you enjoy, schooling from home?
Yeah.
Wow, you enjoy it? You don't want to go back to school? You don't miss your friends?
I never said that.
You know what?
I never said that.
Okay. All right. So, Ademi.
Yeah.
Me, you've been reading this book. You want to tell them what the book is?
It's called The Four Agreements. This is what the book looks like.
Yeah, and the book was written by Miguel Ruiz. I wish I had this book when I was younger. I would have become a better person. And as soon as I got this book and I started reading it, I'm like, man, you have to read this because I think it's going to help you. Not just you and your sisters have to read it because I think it will help you guys as you grow up in the future. Before you start, I just wanted to, discuss some concepts in this book that that's helped me to figure things out. It said every time we're dreaming, even though we're sleeping, we're awake. The only difference of us dreaming when we're sleeping, awake is different because we have linear materials around us. And that helps us, we're dreaming in terms of the things we want to do or the things we're going to do. And majorly, we all have a lot of dreams. Our culture puts our dreams on us. Our parents put their dreams on us. Our teachers put their dreams on us. A lot of our society put their dreams on us. And as we grow up, we start bringing attention to those dreams, because there's a lot of things going on in the world and we have to bring attention to it. And one of the things, as you start making attention, you start making agreements with those things. And this book really talked about how you make those agreements, how you bring those attention, and how you make use of those dreams. So, Ademi, what did you learn from this book?
Well, what I learned from this book is that we learned about four agreements, and those four agreements, the person that made this book said that these agreements can help us through life, and they actually are really helpful. And I'm sure those will help me get through life.
Right. And you will want every child to read this, right? Because I think these are great tools that you can use in life. They're very simplified. It's a very short book. It's not that much. And you can read it with your son, with your daughter, just help them. Because I think if I had these rules and these things while growing up, I think it would have been a great tool for me. So let's start. You want to talk about agreement one?
I'm sure. The first agreement is to be impeccable with your word.
Okay. It's, impeccable with your words. What does that mean?
To be impeccable with your words, it means that you shouldn't, if you're going to talk it to it like yourself, don't say that you're ugly or stupid or you're fat. You want to say positive things to yourself, like you're handsome or beautiful or I'm very smart. And that also, you don't want to say it to others. Don't say negative things to others like you're ugly or you're stupid. Because that's really affecting you and their what they see in you. Like they can make you see like you're mean or rude. But if you say positive things to them, like you're beautiful or you're handsome and you're very smart, that is only seeing in you and that you're a very nice person. And then also, if they're saying it to you, that kind of leads us into the second rule as well. But first, I'm going to talk about this first rule.
Yeah, I really like this impeccable word, being impeccable with your words. I think even at work, as supervisors, as they're trying to supervise, make sure you put positive things. That doesn't mean you should not give people positive, correction or help people to get better. But, the way you say it matters because you got to be impeccable with your words. Like, hey, and you're really doing good in this. You might need to improve on this. Don't say you're stupid. Don't say to your colleagues, hey, you could, use words that are just going to bring them down. So being impeccable to your words when you're saying to yourself and be impeccable with your words, and you're talking to others as well. Respect others, and also what people say to you. Don't let people use words to you that are not great. As soon as they say, disagree with them and tell them straight away, and that will lead to the second rule. Damien, can you talk about that?
The second rule is not to take anything personally. And what I mean like that is that don't take anything those people say that, like I said earlier, don't take it personally when they say you're ugly or stupid. You should tell them right away, or you can say positive things to yourself, or the best thing to do is to ignore them and just walk away from them.
Yes.
But at the same time, with positive feedback, you don't want to take it too much to yourself, because that could leave your self-esteem way too high, and you won't really hear what others are saying, how you can improve by yourself.
Yeah, no, I really love that rule. I think that might be my favorite rule, actually. It's, don't take anything personally. My grandma used to tell me something which you didn't meet, right? Demi, you didn't get to meet her. She used to say something, and she used to say, make excuses for people, right? Because actually, if people are saying negative things to you, that means it's a reflection of them and not of you. And when people say those things, just what do we just say? Hey, I think the person has a bad day, because it's either they have a bad day or they're feeling bad of themselves and they're trying to project themselves onto you.
Yeah, because they're trying to make you feel the same way that they feel, because they probably don't want to be left out, and they don't want you to be happy because they're not happy.
Yeah. So the third rule.
And the third rule is not to make assumptions. And what I mean by that is maybe you're in a relationship, and maybe you or maybe your wife or husband assumes that what they want for their birthday, and then they don't get it, or that could make them angry and then they can say I thought you knew what I wanted, and then that could lead into fights. So, and you want to make it clear. So you want to make it clear to the person, and so they understand what you want, and they can do it, and they can do what you want to with no questions, and they can just get to it right away.
Yeah, be clear with your communications, ask questions. Don't go into a room as stupid as you went into that room. Always come out smarter. Ask the question, don't assume. The last one.
And the last one is to do your best in whatever you do. And what I mean by that is maybe you're at work and you're doing work because you need to and not because you want to, which can make you sad and tired. And by the end of the day, when you get your check, you're just going to feel gloomy and feel like, I'm so tired. I don't want to do this ever again. And then that's just going to be a repeating cycle. And then once you're sad and gloomy, you won't be able to see your mistakes. And then it's just going to be a cycle of pain and pain. And that if you do it because you want to, it's going to be fun. And you're going to be oh, I want to do this again. And then you'll be able to notice the mistakes you made. And you can do it and improve over again, which is better than just getting worse over again. And then there's a story in the book where there's this person that's meditating and said, how long will it take if I meditate for 4 hours every day? And now 10 years. And then how about if I do it for 8 hours? And then they said 20 years. And they're what? But then the person said that is only matters when you're doing your best. Mm-hmm. And they're not saying you have to do it for 8 hours. They're just saying that you should do it your best.
At the time you're doing it. That's really good. Hey, because of time, please, I would encourage everyone to get this book and read it with your kids. I think it's a great book. Me and Demi, it is a great tool that I think is going to take into his future. And I think you should try and read it with your kids as you go ahead in life. The 4 Agreements by Don Miguel Ruiz. Thank you. See you next 2 weeks.
Bye-bye.